Okay, this little bottle might look familiar to some of you. Penfolds Grange, 2010. Now, it's just been released this year in Perth. In fact, globally, it's just been released. I was just speaking to the chief winemaker who was delivering a sermon on the wine, if you like, in Manhattan, Peter Gago. Anyway, I've got a bottle. Well, I've got the bottle, I did have the wine. Last night I had the wine, and as you can see, I don't have it anymore. So what we've got, I think, without doubt, one of the greatest Granges I've ever tasted. 2010 will rank with 1955, 1971, the famous 86, 90, 91, and the sublime 1996. It really is an extraordinary wine, an extraordinary expression of a wine I believe absolutely is Australia's greatest red wine. Peter Gago and his winemaking team have really captured everything with it. It's got great fruit. It's Grange fruit through and through, but it's delivered with a slightly atypical finesse. It's generous, it's powerful, but the tannin, the fruit, the extract, and the oak is so well balanced. It sits in a sort of a seamless, velvety, smooth package. It's a wonderful wine. Unlike almost any other Grange I've seen at release, apart from maybe the very pretty 2004, which I've always had a soft spot for. This has just hit the shelves. It's a lazy $785. Needless to say, it is for the bottom drawer. And if you look very closely at this video, you'll see that I'm unlikely to see it at its peak drinking, which is 2060. Although you can drink it now. I will say that, you can drink it now. That's Grange, $785. It's obviously for the bottom drawer. Now, not everyone can afford it. So I've got something else that I think is pretty good. It's the Kalimna Bin 28. Now, this is a terrific little wine. It's only $40, that's the first thing. It's again from a super vintage. This is 2012. It's all Barossa material. It's all Shiraz, and it gets the normal oak treatment, although not to the same extent that Grange does. It gets a little bit of older oak in there, but it's a lovely wine. It's got something that I'm seeing in these wines in this release, quite chalky tannins. It's supremely balanced. And I think, for $40 a bottle, and you'll get it cheaper around Perth, it really is very good. I think it's an absolute cracker. It's an interesting sort of focus or look at perhaps what Grange 2012 is going to be when it comes out in another 2 years. But for now, look, $40 a bottle, you really can't go past it. Good for 8 to 12 years for the bottom drawer.